I don't know who needs to hear this, but that narcissistic man does not love you, does not care about you. He's never had any intention of changing, and he's never had any intention of being faithful to you. Your energy is so precious, and I need you to understand that. Your energy is precious and so incredibly valuable. Narcissistic men are the most insecure men in the entire world. You will never meet a man who is more insecure than a narcissist. But on the flip side, you will never meet a man who has a bigger ego. They always need their ego to be stroked. But because they have no self-love and they're so incredibly insecure, they need to feed off of other people's energy in order to stroke their ego. Typically, being vulnerable, big-hearted, empathetic women who are going through a tough time. And what they do is they lure you in, they make you think that they're a safe space for you. Typically, you'll overshare, and then they will listen and learn what you've gone through, how you've been treated, your history, so that they can be just a little bit better than what you've experienced previously, so that to us empaths who just want love and just want to give love, to us now, they're like the best guy ever. But after 1, 2, 3 months, after they know they have us hooked, after they know we're locked in, they turn the lights off on us, and then their true character comes out. Now let me explain this to you. That narcissist knows you're out of his league. He knows you have a beautiful heart, a beautiful soul, a beautiful mind, and that any man would be lucky to have you. Any man would be lucky to have you. That man knows he doesn't deserve you, okay? But because he's so insecure within himself, he feeds off of seeing how emotional you get over him hurting you. Like when he lies to you, for example, you will have evidence, rock solid evidence of him cheating on you in front of his face. You'll have the evidence of whatever it is, him texting another girl, him sleeping with another girl, him doing A, B, C, D, E. You will have the evidence, and he will still lie to your face, call you crazy, make you think you're going mental, tell you to believe what you want to believe, think what you want to think. Oh, I told you the truth. There's the door. We all know how it goes. He will gaslight you to believe that you're going crazy, even though he knows you have evidence. And what he is doing is he's intentionally trying to get a rise and a reaction out of you. Because to him, when you show him that you care he cheated, you care he's talking to another woman, you care about whatever it is he did, it strokes his ego, because he knows he shouldn't be with a woman like you to begin with. He should have never been with a woman like you to begin with. And he knows that. So when a narcissistic man who is not even he's barely an average looking man even, barely an average personality, he's literally below average. When a man like that sees a beautiful above average woman like you with such precious energy, pouring all that energy into him, and for him to see that you are literally willing to lose yourself while begging for his love, ego boost. It's to boost his ego. That's all it's about. It's about his ego. It was never about you. He knows who you are. You're that girl. That's why he chose you. It's because your energy is so precious. And to him, that is the biggest ego boost. Being with the girl that everyone wants. Being with the girl with the biggest heart. The biggest soul. The one who loves everyone. That is the biggest ego boost for those men, because there's no one more precious. And to be able to take the most precious, loving soul and over time crush it, they get off to that. It is sick. They get off to that. But you staying with him, you are enabling him to abuse you. You reacting, you're stroking his ego. You're giving him what he wants. You're allowing him to do what he's doing to you by staying. The only reason this man who is nothing is anything is because you are everything and you are with him. He's nothing, you're everything, and you being with him is what makes him something. The moment you leave a narcissist, what do? They jump on to the next woman. They move on immediately. It's like you meant nothing. Do you know why? It's because you do mean nothing. You are discardable to him. You have no value to him. The only value you hold is how you benefit his life. So the moment you wake up and you start fighting back, he doesn't care if he loses you. He's going to do his darndest to make your life a living hell as you exit, because they get off to seeing you lose yourself, but he will not care. Usually narcissists are the ones who are addicted to lust. Why? It's because they're so insecure that they're constantly needing to go to other women. They need to sleep around. They need to talk to so many women to get an ego boost. It's ego. That's all it is. It's their ego. So leave. Pick your head up, stand the fuck up, and walk. Walk. Your time, your energy is too precious to stay in something like that. And let me tell you, the longer you stay, the harder it is to leave, okay? The longer you stay, the harder it is to leave. I'm talking from firsthand experience. I was in it for 3.5 years. I was raised by narcissistic parents, but then I got married to a narcissistic man. And literally, guys, over time, narcissism shrinks the piece of your brain that regulates your emotions and can tell reality from what is fake. You literally lose touch with reality because of how much manipulation you are put through. Do you hear me? That happened to me. And I don't want that for you guys. But the longer you stay, the harder it is to leave. So leave. Know your damn worth. Know your worth. Go. Get up and go. Don't tell him you're leaving. Just go. Okay? He's feeding off of you. And the only reason that man is anything is because you are everything.